Before I started with Lincoln Heritage, I was waitressing, working 2 jobs, barely making ends meet. My husband had cancer. We near about lost everything we owned. Working as a server, you wasn't making but $12,000 to $15,000 a year. Lincoln Heritage completely changed mine and my family's lives. I know firsthand how important it is to a family in need. Being there for that client from the time I pick up that telephone till it's time to pay that claim, I am a part of their family. And I am actually, it's a privilege every time I speak to one of my clients, is because I really enjoy what I do and I love what I do.
I've been in the insurance industry about 31 years. I initially started out with a company that allowed us to do it part-time and sell a term insurance product. Very exciting career there for about 7 years. After that, I became independent as a financial consultant, learning how to set up an office and a full operation of doing financial services. Got an awesome opportunity to sit down with Universal Benefits and ask them would they allow me to get involved with that company. Lincoln Heritage is the leader in the final expense marketplace, and I was so proud to be able to meet the families that's involved in this particular company and the relationships we were able to build. That allowed us to be able to get involved. Never sold final expense before in my life. There are a lot of people that just want to get involved in the industry and make a sale or two, but people like myself, serious people that are making great 6-figure incomes, are looking for a career and looking for an in-depth total training.
5 years ago, I found myself in a transition period of my life where I was transitioning out of 20 years of full-time ministry into a bivocational position. And I went to look for an opportunity that would allow me the flexibility and the income that I needed in order to do that. That's when I found Lincoln Heritage. And once contacting Lincoln Heritage, they put me in contact with UBI. And Ted Jr. and I developed a friendship, and I began to seek out more of the opportunity they had to offer. After coming to several meetings, I found out that this is the fit that I desired.
Well, first let me tell you that I was actually an Army officer for some 7 years, and I decided to leave the military to work in the corporate world. I had a great experience in the corporate world, but of course I realized that I wanted to build a business for myself, so I stepped out into entrepreneurship and found myself in the insurance industry. I had a previous experience with an insurance company, and I've always done pretty well in terms of industry standards in the insurance world. But not until I came to Lincoln Heritage and Universal Benefits that I really utilized all of my talents. And I'll tell you that I'm just entering my 5th year in business, and it's been phenomenal in the 5 years that I've been here.
I have now been with Lincoln Heritage and Universal Benefits for 1 year and 4 months. In my first year, I was able to have over $100,000 in sales production. It's just been incredibly doable. It is very attainable for anyone searching for that kind of business opportunity. I've never once been out in the field and felt alone.
One of the things with Lincoln Heritage that made me decide to go with them was the fact that Lincoln Heritage is more than just an insurance company. Being in ministry for 20 years, I saw the opportunity to help families with not just an insurance sale, but the opportunity to help them with pre-planning for funerals and helping them find the right funeral home that will help them in their worst hour of need.
The really cool thing about Lincoln's home office support is that we've got a phenomenal lead system. Our clients actually ask for our services. We run a television commercial, for example, that goes right to the point of mortality. So when our clients respond, they're really expecting us. So we feel more like order takers. We feel more like the UPS delivery guy just delivering the product to them. So the home office support and the lead management system is just second to none again.
Prior to meeting this opportunity, I was actually in search of a job to replace my income, my 6-figure income, my home, and also my standard of living, which I'd lost due to ill health and the downturn of the economy. I learned of 3 things that impacted my decision to join this great company. And the first one was the pay structure. When I learned of a daily pay structure, commission paid on a daily basis, it totally blew my mind, because this was basically unheard of. I also learned of an entrepreneurial opportunity. And with my background being business analysis, I immediately grasped that opportunity.
Well, I started with UBI Lincoln Heritage some 1998 to be exact, some 22 consecutive years. And I tell you, I came from a term insurance company. Most people don't know, I actually was literally homeless and sleeping in my car. That was me. But I came in this business, I stuck and I stayed in this business and through the process of helping individuals. Lincoln Heritage, their application process, home office support is just tremendous. It's actually, to my opinion, it's probably the best in the nation. We literally have a one-page application. And when we say one-page application, we kind of joke around and clown around a little bit. It literally has no information on the back side of the application, some 7 to 8 health questions. Lincoln is a company that when you call them, you're going to physically be able to speak with someone. You're not going to go through an automated system and press 14 buttons before you get to someone, but I thank God for Lincoln Heritage, universal benefits, and what it was able to do for myself and my family.
I found the Lincoln Heritage website online and sent in my resume. I received a telephone call from Ted Wilson Jr. and it didn't sound like a recruiting pitch. We hit it off right away. We're great friends. He recruited me from the beginning on the LEAD program. I worked leads until this day. I've been with Lincoln Heritage for almost 6 years now. I'm totally financially independent. I've put both of my kids through private school. I'm putting both of my children through college. I am totally 100% sold out on this opportunity.
Frustrated with the market and all the other companies that I've been through, and although I had very high contract, but not having the leads and people to see was very difficult for me as a single mom. I wanted to make sure that when I leave home, I just had enough people to see, and then I know how many sales I was going to make. And so the lead system for me is all that I could live on. And coming to see the first meeting with Ted Jr. was an incredible beginning, I would say, for me, because once I saw the presentation, I saw the lead system, I saw they had a system in place that I can start with, and I saw all in one day that I had everything that I needed to be successful in this business.
Fortunately, 4 or 5 years ago, I was approached by this company called Lincoln Heritage, and I didn't want to get back into this business again. I had kind of been through that, had my way with it. Finally, I came to a meeting, and God knows that was the beginning of a new day in my life. And 4.5 years later, I've been blessed to have gotten a lot out of this company, and I'm just getting started. And there's so much more opportunity ahead of me than I even had behind me.
One of the things I really like about UBI and Lincoln Heritage is that I have leads every week. I have fresh leads to run in the areas where I live. The leads that are provided for me, I have an excellent close ratio. No matter whether direct mail leads, TV leads, I always meet with the people, provide what they need, and close the sale.
Had never worked a lead before in my life, and when I found that the final expense market is a lead generation market, I really dug deep into the universal benefit system. They have a lead system that is second to none. It's fully staffed with 3 full-time individuals to help you disseminate leads in the particular areas that you want to work. Now, I must say that you have to learn the system, you have to study the product, and the Funeral Consumer Garden Society program that we have access to through Lincoln Heritage sets us apart from the competition.
But really, you just go out, you just work, and you help the people, and the money comes. It's just incredible.
One of the best things about Lincoln Heritage and UBI is that you can earn the amount of money that you want to earn here, but it's going to be totally up to you. You set your own work hours.
It's first sell out. You have to truly believe what it is that you're doing.
Absolutely, helping seniors is a passion of mine. Again, I grew up with my grandparents. I lived my entire life with seniors. My grandparents got me when I was 6 months old. And I've seen travesties happen even in my personal family with someone dying and not taking care of their affairs. My grandparents passed away. I had to chip in and spend money. So one of the things that drives me about our opportunity is the fact that I get a chance to actually help people that are literally my grandparents. I help them plan their affairs from A to Z and take care of all of these very important decisions while they're still alive. And so when they do pass away, their family is not having to deal with taking care of business affairs while they're going through their grieving process. So it's really a ministry in terms of the work that we do.
And the great thing about UBI and Lincoln too is if you work hard, you put in a good day's work, you help people, the income potential is there. I've never looked back. I mean, I've always had an increasing income every single year. The residual income, the income I make on my advances, they all provide what I need for my family.
You must have the right kind of mindset. You have to be positive. You have to be willing to be coachable. You have to understand that there's somebody there that will mentor you if you're willing to learn this business. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to tell you that this would happen automatically, but it doesn't work that way. You have to actually come into our training. You have to get in the car with someone that's going to field train you, and you have to be willing to work.
I can tell you, if you come in and work hard, you will have an income that you want. It's going to be determined by your success. Anyone can walk in my office, anyone can join our team with a great attitude and plug into a system. I've never seen a system that's this duplicable across the country.
That's what it's all about. It's about helping people, and the more people you help and the more families you serve, the more money, coincidentally, you make. And it's not coincidental because that's what it's about. It's about a give and take. And the beauty of it is, and it sounds strange to say, even though I'm in business, it's not even about the money. It's gotten to a point for me where it's about getting up. I love getting up and going and see what family am I going to impact today. And it's with this absolutely outstanding product that we have and change their life.
My best advice to anyone who's looking for a career is to surround yourself with mentors. Surround yourself with honest people. Surround yourself with people who are doing it. People here at our organization are helping seniors across our region that we service, and people here are making a great income.
We're just so excited over the last 7 years of being in the final expense business with universal benefits. It's given us an opportunity to become totally financially secure because of this relationship.
The residual income with this opportunity has been incredible. It far surpassed my expectations, actually. I just went out and did my job every day and did what I enjoy most, and that's helping the people. And then the residual income has just been flowing in incredibly.
The sky is the limit. My future is so bright. Again, we actually manage how well we're doing in terms of how large our book of business is, and the long-term repeat clients that we have, and the persistency factor of when our clients get our product, they'll keep it for their entire life. So this is a business that my children will truly inherit.
It's phenomenal to be a part of a small, simple system that results into big-time earnings.
This is my 6th year working with Ted Jr. and UBI, and I'm looking forward to 20 more.
And coming to Lincoln Heritage Universal Benefits was was and is the best decision I ever could have made in my lifetime.
Our company is growing by leaps and bounds. The growth opportunity here is unlimited. Final expense is recession proof. There are roughly 13.5 million households that we identified that need our services. By 2030, there are going to be 88 million seniors that are going to be looking for this coverage. This is a recession proof career. If you're looking for a career that you can say that you'll always have a job and you'll always have an opportunity, talk with us at UBI and Lincoln Heritage Life Insurance Company, and we'll be seeing you at the top.